What's up, everybody? It's me. That was bad. Take two. True Star Screamer. And we're here with another Marvel Legends action figure review. And we are looking at the Marvel Legends 85th anniversary. This is the Wolverine. This is based off the Astonishing X-Men design. And this is an interesting mixed bag for me. It took me a bit to get my hands on him. He was not one of the easiest to find. I think Big Bad Toy Store just got his in there, and my Targets never got him, so I had to find some outside sources for him. Let's just leave it at that. As you can see, I had him at, down in a pose up there, just kind of show off some of his articulation, and his articulation is very, very interesting. Now, one of my top videos actually from last year, and one of my top figures from last year, was the X-Men 97 Wolverine figure. As of right now, after handling this guy, I'm still going to say that figure, as of right now, is still the most definitive Wolverine figure out there. Until that new brown-suited one that they showed off at SDCC comes out. Plain and simple. This is an interesting Wolverine figure, but I cannot call him the definitive one. First of all, his costume, very, very cool. It is taking some liberties of various interpretations of the Astonishing X-Men comic that was written by Joss Whedon before people found out he was a jackass. I enjoyed reading it. I'm sorry. I did enjoy some of his stuff. Just, you gotta separate the artist from the artist. From the art from the artist, as they say. That run is probably most distinctive with pictures of him doing like a great, there was a great cover of him doing like a death from above attack, which, it was some very cool designs. I think that still probably has one of my favorite interpretations and uses of White Queen, for example. I do recommend that run. As you can see, the whole figure is pinless, legs, the arms, a lot of nice, the hairs on the arm here, he's nice and fuzzy. So that's very cool. His articulation is what really throws this figure for a loop. I'm gonna say it should be better. I've got everything I want, but somehow the execution does not work. Got the ball joint on the torso, which is fantastic, but there's still a ab crunch here, like from the Renew Your Vow Spider-Man, which is great, except the belt is blocking it. I should be able to get another crunch out of that. Also, as you can see, I'm not doing a lot of editing here. These claws, I just always have problems with Wolverine claws and figures, and this is one of my favorite designs too, actually having the long blades as opposed to the spikies. I like this look better, but they do, as you can see here, they still knock out pretty easy. My biggest issue with this guy has to be with the neck. I'll go ahead and pop this off here. As you can see, it's that ball. It needs the disc hinge. It absolutely needs the disc hinge because he can't look up. I'm sorry, this is Wolverine. He's supposed to be not only just short and looking up at people, but when he attacks, he's in these low stances, and he can't look up. I might take a Dremel or knife and notch out the back of his neck, kind of like how that Spider Shot figure was. I thought that was a great thing they did to kind of give a little more articulation on there, and I think they really should have done that for this. It's a shame too. This face sculpt, really, really nice, really vicious. Very nice butterfly joint on the arm, so it goes back. I don't need to do any kind of surgery on here, and I do like how the shoulder blade here, the shoulder guard here travels with it. That's a very nice touch to it. So the other problem though is his arms can't go all the way down because of his muscles are so muscly. So probably a little, if they could have cut, smooth that out a little bit more, that would have been nice. Aside from that, it's good. If you're building that Astonishing X-Men team, I know we just had the Cyclops come out for that one, and then We do have the White Queen from that, even though it's frankly a crappy figure in my opinion, because she can barely move. We're building that team up. You know, height-wise, he's perfectly short, which is great. He also comes with some very nice accessories. We get a nice alternate head, column head. You know, again, just pop it right out. And that's a decent head on there. It's Logan. I almost would have liked the, I mean, because they've made it before, that the cowl that goes down. I think I would have really liked that for this. That would have really cemented the effect for it. It would have just, again, completed that look when you have him like this. We also get a variety of hands. I've left them in the package. I'll put them in my parts here, but we get 2 fists that have the claws retracted, an open hand, and a pointing palm, which looks pretty cool. But we all know 99.9% of the time, if you got a Wolverine figure, you're just going to have them with the claws out. Plus, to be honest, I don't know how I would trust the way these claws are, how they would be in storage. So, yeah, let me pull out another Wolverine to see how he looks next to him. And here is the X-Men 97 Wolverine. Again, I still think this is right now the definitive Wolverine by far. Again, you can look at my review, but again, with that disc hinge, being able to look up like that, and being able to crouch forward like that, that's how I want my Wolverines to be. I wonder if that bare face will swap. Let's try that out for a second. Skin tones aren't quite the same, but I don't hate it. I really don't hate it. So that's pretty cool. And again, being able to look up makes a difference. And not that I know why you'd want to do it, but the head does work on that body too. So if you, again, looking up makes a difference. He just looks more vicious that way. And yeah, it's a little loose, but it works. This is just one of those poses just to show off what he can do. And not that it's very realistic, but he can do it, which is kind of cool. Final thoughts on this guy is really, unless you are a die-hard fan of the Astonishing X-Men, you're a die-hard Wolverine completist. If you are a die-hard Legends completist, sure, get him. If you are not that familiar with this costume, if you're just trying to go for a definitive interpretation of the character, I would probably say this Wolverine is an easy pass. Like I said, I had to get him from some side means, but fortunately it was just from some trading some stuff, so nothing too crazy. But I would not be paying eBay prices for him. It's a Wolverine. It's a Wolverine that we'll probably really never see again in any comic medium. You know, I can't think of any reason why they'd be breaking out this costume again, especially with the stigma of Joss Whedon, who wrote that Astonishing series. So, yeah, it's one of the things of nice to have, but definitely don't drive yourself crazy getting it. Which is a shame, because it had the potential, but see, not being able to put your arms down, it makes a difference here. Again, I'm just breaking out let me break out the other Wolverine real quick, because you can see he can do that. So, yeah. Man, I do not like having back-to-back figures of not being the best versions of them, to be honest. So, but that's my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts down below. That's what the comment section's for. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, give it a like. I, of course, have so many more cool things on the way. And as always, until next time, take care. Peace.